Hi, it's Toronto's real estate team at RE/MAX, and here is our January 2018 Toronto Real Estate Market Report. The new mortgage qualification stress test and the general mood of the market have taken a toll on sales activity for the month. I'll comment more on that in this broadcast as we go through the market report. So let's review some of the Toronto Real Estate Board statistics and see what's happened. Sales were down 22% for January compared to last year, with 4,019 houses and condominiums changing hands in all the districts. This was the lowest number of sales for the month since January 2009. Condo, townhouse, and high-rise suites took a very high 39.7% share of the market, with 1,594 units being sold. This was the fourth highest ever according to TREB. The January average sale price for all GTA homes came in at $736,783. This was a 4.1% decline from 1 year ago. The active listing inventory is one of the strongest indicators of how slow or how fast the market has been moving. The inventory average for the month of January compared to historical numbers was up 8%, but increased by a big 136% from last year at this time. However, this is occurring selectively with the central core Toronto neighbourhoods still doing very well, while the outer regions, Peel, York and Durham, may not be seeing the same level of activity. The sales to listings, or percent chance of selling ratio, is how we determine what type of market we're actually in. 24 to 28% is a neutral market. Below 24% is a buyer's market, and above 28% is a seller's market. In January, that ratio finished at 33.8% compared to 102% last year. The GTA is now into a very light seller market territory, so sellers may need to adjust their expectations if they want to make a move. The days on market average for Toronto homes was 32 days, 13 days slower than December. So let's look at what's happening in the downtown Toronto condominium market. West of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO1 TREB district, the average sale price for January was $617,266. That average moved up 16.2% from the same time last year. With 254 condo sales in the month, the numbers were down 16% compared to 2017. There were 393 active listings on the market in January, 14% more than last year. The ratio of sales to listings was 64.6%, which keeps CO1 in very busy seller's market territory. The average days on market came in at 25, 4 days slower than last month. Now, east of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO8 TREB district, the average sale price for January was just over $649,222. That number was up 17.2% compared to 2017. And with 70 condo sales in the month, the numbers were down 20.5% from last year. There were 129 active listings on the market in January, down 23% from 2017. The ratio of sales to listings was an incredible 54.3% for the month. That number keeps CO8 solidly in busy seller market territory. The average days on market came in at 20, the same as last month. Here's a summary of the significant real estate milestones for January 2018, with significant changes due to the new mortgage stress test requirements and perhaps even the modest increase in mortgage rates. We saw the lowest January sales since 2009 at 4,019, and the ratio of sales to listings dropped back to 33.8% in January, just barely over neutral market territory. The average sale price came in at $736,783, which was a negative 4.1% compared to January 2017, partially because of more lower-priced condo and fewer luxury home sales. Also, sales in the month were down 22% from 1 year ago. And the GTA real estate market overall averaged the days on market at 32, slower than any month last year. Again, it's becoming clear that first-time buyer aspirations are now shifting to a condominium lifestyle. Condo sales took a highest ever for January, 39.7% of the total market in January. Downtown condo listing numbers were up in CO1 and down in CO8 from last year at this time. And the downtown condo days on market average was 20 to 25 days, slightly faster than the overall market. The ratio of sales to listings for condos downtown ranged between 64.6% in CO1 to 54.3% in CO8, indicating a very strong seller's market, well ahead of most of the GTA. And the average sale price for downtown condominium suites is still up by roughly $85,000 to $100,000 from January 2017. Building on this higher demand due to better affordability, condo appreciation in the two main downtown markets averaged 16.5% year over year. Markets in York Region and other 905 neighborhoods have suffered the most from the market slowdown. York Region is now showing that they're in buyer market territory. There may be an opportunity now in many neighborhoods, with the increased inventory, for a buyer to find a home they fall in love with and to negotiate with the seller one-on-one for a change. This month we're looking at the stats for TREB's sales by price range and home type. You can see from the table that across the GTA, almost half of detached house sales occurred at prices below $800,000, and 63% of semi-detached houses sold for less than $700,000. Interestingly, the number of condo, suite, and townhouse sales almost equaled the number of detached homes sold during the month. The reason is simple: affordability. So what's a terrific way to make your first baby step into Toronto's real estate market and find out where those more affordable choices are? The best first step is to go on a market experience tour of condo or house neighborhoods with one of our team members. Leave your checkbook at home. What a tour is not intended to do is show you homes with the intention that you'd immediately buy one. What it is intended to do is give you an opportunity to get a clearer idea of what's available on the market in your favorite parts of the city and in your price range, without worrying about being pressured into having to make an immediate buying decision. Once you've had your tour, we want you to go back home and think about what you saw. You'll then be better able to set up a good home buying plan and make smart, educated decisions about where and when you want to be in your new home. You can sign up for your condo tour at marketexperiencetour.com and a tour of houses at dailytorontohometours.com. Remember to check back here in early March for our February 2018 Toronto Real Estate Market Report.